A quick shout out to American Storage. They provided free propane for us, so absolutely loved it, but you had some fun.
I did, although I did miss my buddy. Tony was there with me last year. We had a blast. Still had a great time this year, and while I was there, I talked to Patrick from Urban Egg. He was making the flapjacks, and he had a question for us.
So yeah, yesterday was pretty crazy by my house. The hail just kind of was nuts for about 20 minutes. Is there any more of that coming up soon?
And that was yesterday. So Patrick was telling me about what he saw back on Tuesday when many areas saw severe hail in excess of 2 inches in diameter. We know Patrick wasn't alone because I got that question from about 2 or 3 other people. Yesterday we saw a storm cap on the atmosphere, which meant things really couldn't burst beyond that cap. And we only saw a few showers into the afternoon. I think today storm chances ramp back up. There's about a 5 to 15% chance that we see severe hail at 1 inch or above for the Springs and Pueblo today. Chances are higher than that for areas in yellow. I think a bigger risk, especially into the southeast plains today, areas in red, that could be significant or destructive wind at or above 60 miles per hour. As we look at the general risk from the Storm Prediction Center, areas in yellow under a slight risk today for severe weather, including wind and hail, even some isolated tornadoes, with a marginal risk from Denver down to Colorado Springs. And if you have a question for the weather team, we'd love to hear from you. Head on over to our website. Just click on the link for the News 5 Community tab. And from there, you can download any sort of weather question for me, Alex, Casey, or Lauren, or you can submit your storm reports or pictures from any hail or wind that you see later today. Hopefully not, but just in case you do, you know where to send it. Right now, 59 degrees is the current temp in the Springs. We have seen some areas of mist and drizzle up towards Monument Hill, but look at this. Skies are now clearing, and it looks to be a pretty nice start to your day up here. If you were awake earlier, roads were wet as that mist and drizzle was falling. Now, we do have some rain up across northern parts of the state this morning, even a few rumbles of thunder showing up into the eastern plains and some showers that are wrapping up down south of Highway 50. I want to show you the bigger picture setup. In the mid and upper levels, we have high pressure to our south, with the upper level winds bringing some smoke and haze into the state since Tuesday from fires burning out towards Vegas and Salt Lake City. Now at the surface, we have southeast winds transporting some deep Gulf moisture into the state, and it's the combination of those air masses that have helped to enrich thunderstorm development. Now again, yesterday didn't see much action here locally. Northeastern Colorado did get hammered back on Wednesday, and today another round of showers and storms. I think most of it favors I-25 into the early to mid-afternoon hours. Some of these storms could be quite nasty, especially late this afternoon into the eastern counties. Between about 4 and 6 o'clock, we'll watch skies in that part of the state. Most of us do dry out pretty early, setting the stage for partly to mostly cloudy skies for your Thursday night. Now, as we look ahead beyond Friday, I want to show you some changes we're tracking here. We get an influence of the upper level winds, the jet stream that dives across the Four Corners region, and it shifts the upper level wind field out of the southwest. This is that increasing wind and dry weather pattern that brings us the increase in fire danger. And we think this could be the start of a multi-day stretch with fire danger and red flag warnings. Now, already seeing fire weather watches being hoisted for Saturday, 10 a.m. to midnight Saturday night for much of western Colorado, and that's going to be driven by gusts that could top 50, even 55 miles per hour. Something we'll watch closely in the meantime today. Look at your temperatures with the thunderstorm action into the afternoon. Temps running a few degrees below average, but a few notches above what we saw yesterday. Tomorrow rebounding to 84 with another chance of scattered storms in the afternoon. And then we are hot, dry, and windy as we look towards the weekend. In Pueblo, similar trends here. 88 today. Then we're up about 10 degrees Saturday to a high of 98. Triple digits possible Sunday with upper 90s into next week. Canyon City, thunderstorm chances continue each of the next 2 afternoons. After that, it looks like a dry stretch of weather that continues through at least the middle to even latter parts of next week. In Woodland Park, scattered storms possible in your forecast both today and tomorrow. Drying out, heating up with increasing wind into the weekend and early parts of next week.